Hey everybody, how you doing out there? Welcome to the show, Stock Markets with Bruce here on YouTube. I'm your buddy Uncle Bruce. Welcome to the show for today's date, Wednesday, October the 18th, 2023. Location Munich, Germany. The last show that I'll be doing from Europe
To the show for
on this trip, and our last day in Munich, we head out to New York tomorrow. Jen and I, we got a travel day tomorrow, so I won't be on the air tomorrow. I'll see you on Friday from New Jersey. How about that? Welcome, one and all. Hope you're doing okay. We're looking at a slight downtick on the open, but nothing to get worried about. It's unbelievable with all the world events going on. We're only down 39 points on the Dow in the pre-market, down 13 on S&P, 68 on Nasdaq. It's a nothing burger out there. Amazing. War in Ukraine, problems in Israel, interest rate problems everywhere, inflation, unemployment concerns, slowdown on the economies, goes on and on. China not delivering, China having defaults, huge problems in China. Money market just keeps rolling. Yeah, it's okay. We're looking for deals. Yeah, we're gonna make money. I feel like Jay Leno. Yeah, we're gonna be all right. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. I don't know. Just trying to figure out what's happening here. I did read something the other day. I didn't mention it, but it had to do with Hong Kong. It had to do with China itself. Something about how there are three firms in the world, and I can't name any of them right now, but they are basically the kind of company you would hire if your corporation was doing what's known as risk assessments. So you're thinking of operating a division of your company in, say, Africa. You'd hire this company to do a risk assessment, whether or not you should go into China or into Africa or wherever. But in the case of Africa or China, you'd get a risk assessment. Where should you not open your head office? Where are there a lot of kidnappings, maybe, or ransom and extortions? Where is it bad for internet? Where is it good? What about your executives' families? Where's a good place to send kids to private school? What about airports, hospitals? Risk assessments. Anyway, the three firms that are experts in this area for global corporate risk assessment work, all themselves are pulling out of China. They're closing their offices in Hong Kong. They're closing their offices in Shanghai. They're bugging out because they figured out what I've been telling you guys now for a year, at least 6 months. I've been really harping on it. And that is that if you're an executive working for a foreign company and you're based in China, and you send an email from your office in Shanghai back to San Francisco or Toronto or Berlin or wherever your head office is, and it says something like, well, based on our research, our widget is the third most popular widget in China, but the top two are held by this company, and number 4 and number 5 behind us is this company. There are companies that are worried that their employees who do that kind of work might be subject to arrest as spies in China. The new so-called laws that China has, Chinese laws, make it illegal and almost a spy type espionage charge to do that kind of activity in China. Why would an executive in their right mind want anything to do with these guys? I mean, get the hell out of Dodge. And at the moment, there is apparently a particular American executive that's in China. He can't get out. They won't give him an exit visa. You got to love countries that have entry visas and exit visas. You need the government's permission to leave a country. Don't you love countries like that? How comfortable would you feel if your country was like that? You need a piece of paper that allows you to leave a country. I mean, really, and you're not even a national of that country. Yeah, sign me up for not wanting to go there. Okay. Yeah, unbelievable. Anyway, These risk assessment outfits are telling their clientele around the world, stay the hell out. And China is paying a serious price for this. Their reputation is shot. They've been made untrustworthy instantaneously. No one trusts these guys. And if you're in the banking business, the stock underwriting business, you're not going to do any stock underwriting out of Hong Kong's market. You're not going to raise money in Shanghai for anybody. You're walking. You're staying the hell out of there. And there you go. There's the issue. So who's the winner? Well, Singapore, certainly a huge winner in this area. Indonesia to a degree, Japan, yeah. Vietnam a little bit more here and there. It's not perfect, but there are other countries where you can do business, and you sure don't need to be based in that part of the world. Man, oh man, scary stuff. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that little ditty to you. Yeah, fun times in Hong Kong. I used to always want to go to Hong Kong. I always wanted to visit Hong Kong 15, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I would have really enjoyed it. Never had the money to do it. Never had the business need to go there. But I would love to have seen it, but not now. No, thank you. No. I don't think so. No, thanks at all. All right, welcome to the program, everybody. Nice to see you here. Look, you regulars who are here, I do a daily trade tip of the day for Gold Bagel members of this channel. It's a video that's just for them, and you too can get your hands on that video. Just upgrade your membership from Chillin' with Uncle Bruce to Gold Bagel status. I can pretty well tell you that if you become a Gold Bagel member of this channel and you watch my Gold Bagel trading tips every day that I'm on the show here, you're going to find some trades that really catch your imagination. I'm certain of it. And I know for a fact, I absolutely know for a fact, you need one trade a year, one trade in 5 years to pay for the entire cost of being a member of this channel, the kind of profits you're going to make. I did a video this morning talking about a trade tip that I released on this channel for Gold Bagel members on October the 4th, 14 days ago. Today's the 18th, October the 4th. And at that time, I told my viewers, NVIDIA, you can do an iron condor on NVIDIA. And I handed out an NVIDIA trade that was so freaking conservative. I gave my viewers $50 of protection on the upside and downside, a $100 spread for a condor trade. And on the video that I released this morning, what I said was, if you'd have done 20 of those, you want to quit your day job, you're going to create 20 condors. You did 20 of those condors, you probably are walking out with over 3,000 in profit in 2 weeks. 1,500 a week, baby. That's 75,000 a year, American money. That's real dollars for those of you in Canada and New Zealand and Australia. American dollars are real dollars. 75,000 a year, 3,000 in profits easily on that condor transaction. And that was conservative. That was a mile-wide spread between calls and puts. I'm just looking at the list here of condors that I've recommended in the last few weeks. I offered a condor trade on September 20th on triple Qs, Apple on the 21st of September, AI on the 22nd. They're dying, worthless. Spiders, Apple's again, Microsoft, Tesla, Qs, NVIDIA, Google. The list goes on, and all of these are all paying off. There's only one trade that I've recommended in the last couple of weeks. It was on Apple, where the stock has, no, it's not Apple. I apologize. It's on Microsoft, actually. Microsoft, it went higher than my highest range on my condor. But of course, I've mentioned a million times on this show, as you all know, you can adjust your condors on the fly. You can do rollovers on the fly. You move up your puts to increase credit. roll that credit towards the calls, increase the calls, and stay ahead of the market. And you can make money, money, money. The other way, of course, is do a rollover in time. Go forward a month, 2 weeks, whatever, and increase your credit on hand and widen the spread between calls and puts. Stay out of that market range and stay ahead of it. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited about how many of you are making some serious dough. I was looking at this list, thinking to myself, if you'd have done 20 of these condors when I recommended them, the profits would be like just a couple off the top here: 800, 1700, 1100, 3 grand, 3100, 4400, 2 grand, 3400, 3500. It goes on and on and on. And the cost to you to get these tips is just become a Gold Bagel member. That's all I ask. Spend $25 a month with YouTube. I get $17.50, by the way. 30% goes to YouTube. So I get $17.50 to give you these. You can watch the tips anytime you want, day and night. You can watch the trade tips I did last week and just familiarize yourself with them. I wouldn't be surprised there are some of you out there who have been watching my trading tips the last 2-3 weeks. And what you've thought of doing, or what you've actually done, is you've taken on condors from my trading tips in the last 2 weeks, but you just adjusted them for the pricing of the market. You just, oh yeah, well, he was talking about those and those. I'll just write those and those, or those and those, because the market's higher or lower. But yeah, he's absolutely right. I'm going to do that. This is the best part about these tips. It's not like you have to get them done in the first 5 minutes of the day. You got the whole day to do them, all day tomorrow. Just be careful and take your time and study the spreads, and away you go. Like I said, I'm excited. Thank you again to those of you out there who have listened to me and you've sent me little emails just telling me how you're doing. I love these. I know some of you love to talk about how you're doing on the air right here, which is cool. But a number of you prefer to just let me know privately how you're doing. And I can't thank you enough. When I get these emails, Jen and I, we read them and we just love it. I just love these emails where you let us know the kind of condors you're writing, how you're doing it, what kind of premiums you've been bringing in, what kind of profits you've been making. The occasional condor that's catching you off guard a little bit, or you had to roll it over or whatever. It's all good. We get it all. But man, oh man, it's pretty exciting stuff to see how many of you are making profits doing this. Really good money. And on top of all of you cash secured put writers, you poor man covered call writers, of which there's a bunch here, call writers, love you guys. This is absolutely fabulous. I'm thinking of another lesson, lesson number 18 coming up when we get back home to Calgary. It'll be sometime in November. I'll keep you posted on the exact timing and the lessoning, but I definitely want to expand the credit spread aspect of it, and condor, more sophisticated strategies and more depth to just make you even smarter and smarter and smarter. The key here is to keep you guys out of trouble. When these markets kind of go crazy, you want to stay way out of trouble and bring in some nice dough. And like I said before, I can help you make a couple of $1,000 here and there. Super. Help you make enough money to quit your day job. Oh, yeah. And on top of that, you can make more than that to add to your retirement and stack that thing up. Man, that's great. I did read something today that really just blows my mind. If you're not from America, you just don't know. You have no idea if you don't follow American news, and if you're not an American, you have no idea what it's like in the United States for a lot of people. It's really unbelievable. If you're from Europe or you're from Canada, you're from a country where healthcare is part of your national everything, that's just expected that you're going to be covered. In America, it's just not that way. In America, you can't just expect to be covered medically unless you're over 60 for Medicare. So many Americans are reliant and are at the mercy, really, of their insurance provider. health insurance provider, which is unthinkable in Europe, unthinkable in Canada. I mean, we can't think. But everybody has their opinion. My system's better. Your system's worse. And I get it. But here's the shocker to me. Did you know that it now costs a family in the United States an average of more than $24,000 a year for health insurance in the United States? $2,000 a month and up for health insurance, and that still has deductibles, which again is unfamiliar to someone in the UK or Germany or Finland or France or Italy. There are no deductibles in Europe. There's no such thing as a deductible. Health insurance it covers it. But in America, you have some cases where people get the first $5,000 a year you incur of medical bills, you have to pay, even though you have insurance that costs you $24,000 a year. I mean, it's unfathomable to think that way, but that is what it is. And so, coming back to what I was trying to say here about trying to make a living being in the market, you have every reason in the world, especially if you're an American, to want to understand how to make money from the stock market, and more than just 7% a year or 8% a year. If you're an American or anyone else and you want to get ahead in life, you cannot be satisfied with an 8% return on your money every year. You can't, because inflation itself now is 6 to 8% as it is. That means you're just breaking even. I mean, your dollar, your investment dollars are worth just as much next year as last year, and you made 8% on your money. You didn't make any gains. You can't get to retirement land doing that. Not a chance. You've got to make more than that. And if you actually want to quit your day job, and of course I hear this from some of my viewers who say, yeah, Bruce, I'd love to quit my day job, but I can't walk away from that health insurance that I've got. I've got this great policy at work, and I only have to pay so many dollars a month towards it, and the employer pays the rest, and it's worth it to me. I want to make it worth your while that you make so much money from the options market that you would be crazy to keep working. That's where I'm trying to get you to, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I want you to become so well off trading options, so writing options, creating condors, that the $2,000 a month health insurance thing, you could afford to buy your own, and it won't even pinch, won't even hurt. It would be great if I'm able to help you folks to the point where you can pick up a health insurance that's more than $2,000 a month, and it doesn't even register on the Richter scale. That would be the best. Now you can really get yourselves looked after. And then for some of you out there, and again, Jen is the classic case here. Yeah, we have health insurance in Canada, but it covers us for catastrophic problems, really. Of course, I can go and see a doctor if I have a bad cold and I don't, I've got a flu or something, or I get a sore throat, I got a headache. Obviously, you can go to the doctor anytime you want, and you'll be referred perhaps to a specialist. You'll be given a prescription. Oh, sure, yeah. And in Canada, we generally speaking get that for virtually free. We don't have to pay over that. We'll have to pay for our subscription or prescriptions. But when it comes to something like with Jennifer and her hip last year, when she needed a new hip, we weren't in a position to be able to wait 2 to 4 years on the wait list because of COVID to get her a new hip, because every 4 hours she was taking these Tylenols and these ibuprofens. I mean, come on. So going to the US and just paying for it was the option for us. It was an option. We could exercise it. We did it. This year, if Jen needs a new knee, we're going to get her a new knee. That's the end of the story. But at the end of the day, if I did happen to have a stroke or a heart attack, a good friend of mine last year did. He had a heart attack. He was in the hospital immediately. He had an operation within 48 hours. and was home again like a week and a half later, recovering, and has really come a long way. He's 90% fully recovered. There's only some pain in his chest from where the incision was, but that's slowly but surely going away. But I mean, heart wise, he's fine. You don't have to wait 2 years to get a bypass, for example, nothing like that. So from that angle, and at 10,000 a day, 20,000 a day costs being in an ICU unit, Canada's great. The UK, I'm sure, is great. Germany, France, Italy, Belgium, Netherlands, yeah. But when it comes to, well, I need a hip replacement surgery, or I need a knee replacement, or my shoulder, you can opt to pay privately. Again, I'm not here to sell you on insurance. I'm here to really tell you, I'm trying to help you guys become successful enough in this option market that turns trillions of dollars over every month. Trillions with a T. I'm trying to get you to extract more than enough dollars out of that market so that your lifestyle changes, and changes for the good, comfortably good. And that's why I do what I do for so many of you, because I help you make money. Jen and I, we do better. And with us doing better, Jen and I can afford to get her fixed up and keep her going. If the need arises for me, same thing. And I thank you for it. So just want you guys to get rich. Nothing personal, It's just like The Godfather, It's just business. It's not personal, it's business. Just want you guys to get really, really well off. Okay. Thank you, Octavio, for thumbs up number 34. Dean, good morning to you. And Samsonite says, it takes months to see a specialist in those other countries. U.S. is way expensive, but you do get what you pay for. Vilbus, our system sucks. It's terrible. It's a racket. Yay, lifelong debt for a medical condition. Pharmalist, our healthcare is so bad. My coworker earlier this month had appendicitis, and the hospital made him wait 3 days to do the surgery. Well, they waited too long, and it burst, and he died after 2 weeks. Oh, that's a terrible story, and it's a sad story. We had a friend of mine had an appendicitis attack as well, and they got in right away. This is in Canada, and was operated on within hours, and recovery, thank God. But boy, that's scary. My father had his appendix removed when he was in his 20s, I think it was. And my mother in her 40s, I think she had to have hers removed. I've been fine. Lucky me, I guess. What can I say? Thank you all so much for being here today. Great to have you. And welcome to the show, the program, and everything else. But like I said, I'm trying to help you guys make so much money that medical issues aren't an issue. If you've made enough dough that you can just walk into a private clinic, get looked after right away, then I've really done my job. I can't fix your national healthcare system, and I don't propose to do it. I'm only trying to get you guys well enough, wealthy enough to enjoy the best of the best. William, could anyone please explain what is going on with CYXTQ? I missed the opportunity to sell before it went upside down. Also, did Spire do a reverse split? And thank you. Well, William, CYXT, which is Cyxtera, now is trading under the symbol CYXTQ. It's trading on the over-the-counter market now. And the last I saw, let me take a look here if I can take a look here on my big-ass iPad, put up the watch list here. CYXT is trading at 3 cents a share, so you can sell it on the over-the-counter market if your broker takes the order, and that's the question. I don't have the answer to that, but that is the last I saw on it. And the company, just doesn't speak. They are reorganizing whatever they're doing, and they decided that they would not do a share reverse split and maintain their listing. They went over to the pink sheets, I guess. On the other one that you're asking about, which is Spire. Spire did do a reverse split and still trading on the open market. Where are we at on Spire? Here we are, Spire Global, trading at 371 a share, 382 in the pre-market at the moment, and their earnings are expected coming up here. November 7th is their next report, and they continue to manage satellites, score contract after contract after contract. But the shares do not get a massive bump in price. The low of the year, 280. And that was just before the split. Now they're at 382. And I'm hoping to hear from Spire that they're profitable or about to be profitable, because they're getting awful close. They've got money in the bank, virtually no debt. And that's all I got. I don't have anything handy there. Nothing, not a lot positive, but that's what I got. American healthcare is the finest in the world. Obama made sure of it. There you go, George. Waverly Aspire did indeed. BP. Unfortunately, the UK National Health Service has a long waiting list, 2+ years. Problem with health insurance is they do not cover you for current existing health issues when you join. Yikes. Wilbus Aspire signs more contracts and the shares just take more beatings. Wilbus, you are right, my friend. I'm with you. I know. BP, so only cover you for new health issues 1 year after joining. Yikes. Private insurance. Again, I want you to do so well on the options market, doing condors, cash secured put writing, poor man covered call writing. I want you to make so much money on the options market that these health issues are a no-brainer for you. You can make $300,000-$400,000 a year and more. You're not going to have to worry about your health costs so much. Not so much, unless, if you're only making $40,000 a year at a job, $40,000-$60,000 a year at a job, then you've got health issues and you'll have problems. But if I can help you out here on this channel and make some serious dough in this options market, which I think we can, then your health issues are going to become a smaller problem in your life. And that is what it's all about, isn't it? Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you for the thumbs ups. We have 50 now with 32 minutes to go before we start trading today. There are 50 thumbs ups in the house. Hit that thumbs up button if you can find it for us. There's 117 of you here, so there's a few slackers lying around here who are not doing it. Find the thumbs up button, hit it for us, and I thank you, and I thank you very much for all of that. All right, guys, welcome to the program, the show, where we are hoping that you get just richer and richer and richer. Yeah, that would be the game. What else can I tell you today? What else was it here? I was looking at different stories. The China situation just gets worse and worse. They came out with some kind of 4-something% gain in their economy, which is below their forecasts and what they were hoping to do. And of course, we've been following the nightmare of the real estate market in China. Just an absolute mess. Not good. The youth unemployment rate is not reported anymore. They won't release the numbers of their actual unemployment rate of their youth workers. What does that tell you? It can't be good. It can't be that everyone's working. So, yeah, not good. Dude is saying, Bruce, I'm the 52nd thumbs up. I'm a slacker today, but I got you in there. Constantine, good morning, everybody. BP, Uncle Bruce, I would be happy with $50,000 a year, let alone $300,000 a year, but it's going to take a long while yet. Well, every day. Constantine, thumbs up 52. Bobby, Uncle Bruce, what's your thoughts on Instacart from its IPO? No thoughts. I don't follow it. I have no thoughts. Waverly slacker, how dare you? I have you know I'm a goof off. I'm not a slacker, but here's my number 50 thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I haven't followed that new one at all. I've been so busy with, of course, traveling, but also just following the key stocks that we do follow. A few of the SPACs that are lying around, but also these high cap companies. And I keep zeroing in for you guys on the triple Qs and the SPYs. And and these other stocks to talk to you about trading tips and strategies and stuff. That's kind of where my head is at here. Anyway, what else? Waverly, maybe I was number 54, number 53. It was kind of weird. It's all good, my friend. I appreciate you. We now have 57 thumbs ups. Keep them coming, kids. Thank you very much for that. Keep those thumbs ups coming on in. Yeah, so I haven't been following. The IPO market is a mess. I mean, it's a fraction of what it was 2 years ago. Hardly any deals are going public right now. The markets are competing for attention with high interest rates. I mean, look, if you're a pension fund manager and you're handling pension dollars for 50,000 people that are retired and 30,000 people that are working, that's 80,000 people you're looking after, and every month money's coming in and money's going out. You've got to keep building income to keep the pensioners pensioned. You got a lot on your mind, and one of the things on your mind is, hey, I could take $10 million of our pension money that's sitting around here. We know it's coming in every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks. We have another injection of money from all the people who are working. They're putting money into this pension plan. We could buy $10 million a week of these 2-year treasury notes that are paying 5.1% interest. Why shouldn't we think about that? After all, should we buy $10 million a week of stock in maybe $1 million of 10 different companies, or should we just put it all into the treasury yield and just take in the 5.1% and forget about it? We can dump these treasuries anytime we want if we seem to find a better deal for it. But right now, let's make money on our money. These guys are under unbearable pressure to deliver results. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what can I say? Larry Titus, good morning, everybody. I'm number 56. JR, I'm 58. Uncle B, good morning. Let's go, Secaucus. BP is here, number 57. Boggle. Hi, Uncle B. Is it not safer to write 4 lots of 5 iron condor contracts on different underlyings instead of 20 condors all in a single stock? It might be, it might not be. It depends on the kind of condors you're writing, and have you got the time to be on top of 5 different sets of condors at the same time? What's your schedule? How close are you to your computer, your iPad, your phone? How on it are you? For some folks, they like to set iron condors and not watch them every second of the day. Other folks love to just be involved in the condors every second of the day. I think that's really the question. To each his own. Spicy, good morning. Dang, GameStop is dropping stupid. GameStop, says JR. Gosh darn it, Hackers. Why? I don't know. I can't say. But it's doing what it's doing. Right now, we've got Rocket Lab off 2 cents, SoFi down 9. We've got GameStop down 7 cents today, down 31 yesterday. Matterport is up 3 to 220. 23andMe is at 89 cents this morning. The Spire is 382. ATIP is at 843 this morning. Is that right? It's up 93 cents. Does anyone here have any ATIP? 843. Interesting. The last headline I see here is a long time ago. No, I haven't got anything here. Wait a minute. Let's see what's going on here. Any announcements here? Nope. I have nothing. I got nothing. I don't have any news on it. I don't think it's trading any real shares. I don't even know if this is a real quote. I really don't know. Okay. Moving on. What else? Thank you all. What else going on here? Alex, JR, I just can't see it hanging around here once third quarter in particular, fourth quarter earnings are out. Buying more deep in the money calls right now. Maria Powell, a 63 thumbs up. Good morning. Alex, I've still got some ATIP. My wife doesn't call me stubborn as hell for nothing, Jared, I was reduced to 40 ATIP when the reverse stock split came along. I'm just sitting on them for now. BP more deep in the money in what? I think GameStop. I think so. He's working on. He's trying to buy him super cheap. Nvidia's at $430, by the way, 430.49, down 889 again today. This stock just keeps fluctuating along. It's quite wild. What else is going on here? We got SoFi at 817, down 8. All right. The Dow is off 92 points in the pre-market. We got 24 minutes to go before we open. 22-point dip on S&P, 109-point dip on NASDAQ. That's the story. Demand for mortgages crumbles, it says. Headline says, as rates rise to the highest level since November 2000. I bet you there are people out there who are 25 years old trying to get a mortgage for the very first time, and they're going at rates that haven't been around since they were 2. Unbelievable. It's how long it was for a low interest rate policy. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane? I don't know. What do we got here? We got Vilbus. I went ahead and sold my ATIP and booked that loss. Woof. I just booked it. Wing Commander making a donation to our cause here of 59.99 euros. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I'm sending you a virtual dinner. I join you, but I have a thing. Bon appetit. We were hoping to get together today with our buddy Wing Commander here in Munich, but can't do it. Unfortunately, Wing Commander was exposed to a virus, and so Jen and I are just going to have to go out on our own, but we're going to catch up with him. We figured something else out. But Wayne Commander, thank you, my friend. Make lots of money in the market. Just keep making it. All right. What else is going around here? JR, my wife has a real estate buyer who wants to, quote, wait for a better rate. What is that lady thinking? Well, maybe she's thinking that hopefully, she's crossing her fingers, the rates have topped out and next year they'll start backing off. But a half a point, maybe in the next year or two might be all you get. I don't know. I don't know either. I'm not an expert as to where the rates are going to go, but yeah, scary stuff on mortgage rates these days. Isn't that something? Thank you again for 64 thumbs ups, you guys. 64 thumbs ups. So appreciated. Wing Commander, thanks again for this 60 euro donation. Jen and I will we'll find some German food. It's our last night here, and then tomorrow we're on an airplane to New York. Lufthansa will feed us tomorrow, and then we land. We end up in Jersey tomorrow night, and get together with you guys on Saturday. Some of you folks are coming to see us on Saturday, the 21st, at the Outback Steakhouse. I won't be having any schnitzel at the Outback Steakhouse. No schnitzels at the Outback. That's not what they're famous for. But looking forward to see you guys. Definitely. Dude, not going to happen. Lower interest rates, not going to happen. JR, I don't see rates backing up for quite a while. I'm just saying, dude, we might even have one more hike, and you both could be very right on that. Vilbus, I have friends that are buying a house next week. They know the interest rates suck, but for some people, buying instead of continuing to rent is still the right choice. HCL, if we had a crystal ball, we would not need to work at all. Those are wise words. Alex, BB, yes, I think short term, we will see profitability in fourth quarter, maybe the third quarter. Medium term, 1-2 years, I think it can join the S&P 500. Well, let's hope for the best on GameStop. I sure hope it works out nicely. Bobby, Toronto defaults are starting to make my news feed. Stuff will happen next year, I'm thinking. Wing Commander, try Augustiner Keller. It's not far from your place, and they have the thing you are looking for at the Augustiner Keller, Miss Jennifer. Wing Commander says we should try the Augustiner Keller. Yeah, Augustiner Keller, the something basement.
Yeah.
Augustiner basement. They have that thing we're looking for, he says.
Do they?
Something I'm looking for. Mr. J.R. Parrish, Gave you another thumbs from my other account, Uncle Brees. What? No schnitzel? What? Why the face? What can I say? I did have a schnitzel last night. I will say, I will admit to that. Both Jen and I enjoyed a schnitzel last night.
Schnitzel, cartofel, cucumber salad.
We had some cartofel. Yeah, we had some cucumber salad. And I had the wild mushroom gravy with the schnitzel. Oh, delish. Oh, that was nice. Oh, but the cartofel, I didn't have brat cartofel, which is leftover potatoes, fried onions, and bacon. I ended up having potato salad with mine. And Jen had mashed potatoes with hers. We were both happy with what we had, but we'll figure it out. Yes, indeed. BP Alex, I am losing my faith in GameStop. There you go. Well, you know my opinion on GameStop. I like the fact that Mr. Cohen is running the show now. He's got stock, lots of it. He's not taking a salary, so the stock has to pay off for Mr. Cohen to be happy with his returns. So I think that they're running that company so lean and mean now with cost cutting that I think they're making a profit. And I know they're making money on their money. They got 1.2 billion, probably hauling in 60 million a year in interest, net profit on the money they're sitting on. So there's that. Lower costs, sales holding on. We'll find out. We'll know in early November how it's going over there. Okay. JR is saying, dang, I need to visit Germany. I'm drooling here. This food sounds good. Dude, I like riding way out, way far out on GameStop and taking in a big premium. Anything else is gravy at this point. There you go. Vilbus, it's still interesting to see the articles that pop up about how GameStop is doomed. They have 1.2 billion cash in the bank. They're not losing any money anymore, and they're doomed. Yeah, I'm with you, Vilbus. It is pathetic to see articles come out that are negative about the company when in the last 3 quarters they've broken even, and the interest income is climbing every quarter because they're turning over their dough into higher yielding interest rate payouts. But what can I say? A BP is saying, Uncle Bruce, what products does GameStop depend on? What is the RC? What's he doing that 1 billion buying, investing in another company? And in Vilbus, none of them ever mentioned the dollars they're sitting on. Exactly. I agree with that. No one mentions that. Nobody. Anyway, look, they don't have to invent anything new. They just have to run their company as a clean, lean machine, and they can. And they've done a hell of a job eliminating a lot of fat over there. But you got to remember, for 10 years up until 2019, from 2009 to 19, they were making all kinds of money. They were spending all kinds of money on themselves. Their perks were ridiculous. Their top 5, 8 guys were hauling in millions a year in salaries and benefits. They had a private jet. I don't know why. What did they need a private jet for? Where were they going with a private jet all the time? I know they had 5,500 stores, and they had stores in the UK, and they had stores in France, and they had stores in Australia and Canada. But do they need a private jet to check it out? They have regional managers in various regions of the country, of US, Canada, and everything else. I mean, the president of the company, sure, he can do the annual, let's go see, the operation in London and in Europe. But, fly business class on an airline. And why would you need to spend $10,000 to $15,000 an hour on a private jet on top of the cost of maintaining this thing? They got rid of that thing. They got rid of these highfalutin guys with their big payouts. And I think that the C-suite, the corporate suite at GameStop, the cost of running that has gone down by maybe 10 million a year, 12 million a year. Like, it's big money. And then they have offloaded, I think, a lot of other fat that had gathered up for years and years and years. Hey, the proof is in the pudding, isn't it? We'll find out when the financials come out. We'll see what's going on. Okay. I'm playing the long game with GameStop, says Virginia. Dude, Munich was so beautiful when I visited more than 10 years ago. BP. But Uncle Bruce, eventually cutting the fat will be finished. What product services GameStop give, which is unique now? And Uncle Bruce, apologies. I'm skeptical now with GameStop. I'm playing devil's advocate. It's okay. It's all right. I wouldn't be surprised if they also are cutting hard bargains on their landlords and they're getting huge cuts in rent. I really believe they're working that angle too. Clay, the problem with Cohen's announcement of extreme frugality is good that he's sticking around, but not good if you're looking for growth. Lows are going to sit in until there are announcements. Clay, announcements that isn't an NFT store. Stephen Butler, in the late 80s, we paid 10% interest on our first mortgage. That was the going rate back then. They had come down from higher levels just a few years earlier, over 15%. Got that right, Stephen. I remember the days where there were 13 to 17% first mortgages. Then they reached that 10, 11 range, and then they got to 9. And we thought, oh my God, 9% mortgage, what a bargain. And they got to 6 to 7, unbelievable. And then, of course, we just came out of 1, 2, and 3% mortgages for a long time. What a change. Luca, number 76, thumbs up, Bruce. Ciao, everybody. I'm here. Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you here, Luca. Welcome to the party, pal. Great to have you in the house. We are 13 minutes away from opening up. 13 minutes. The Dow's off 80. S&P down 20. NASDAQ is down 100. That's it. Oil was up $3 a barrel, is now only up 96 cents a barrel for West Texas Intermediate. 87.66 and slipping. And the question in Israel is, did the Israeli Air Force actually knock out that hospital as Biden was coming to Israel? Did they really do that? I have a problem believing that that's the case. But, you try to get independent observers in there and check it out. Good luck with that. There you go. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Oil had a reason to run up, and it didn't. Why isn't oil over $100 a barrel? The Mideast, the rumor is it's about to explode. Really? Oil's 87.50. It's not going anywhere. I don't know if too many countries are all that eager to want to join in a war right now. I just don't get that impression. Anyway, dude is saying the food that blew my mind at the time was actually Turkish doner kebabs in Germany. Yeah, the doner business really took off here in Germany. BP, I got a letter this morning that the mortgage company here in the United Kingdom is increasing the mortgage rate to 9%. Used to be 3.5% in the UK. How about that? Hector, signed my first mortgage at age 18. It was for 29 years at 8.25%. BP dying 9% interest. Louis, Bruce, I've stashed my GameStop away for a while now and haven't followed much. Can you update me on the situation? Is it still a good investment? Is there still a good chance for mother of all short squeezes? Well, we just talked about it the last 10 minutes. So after the show's over, rewind and watch again, and you'll be able to follow everything that we've been talking about on GameStop. I only want to say it once, not 10 times a show. Not a lurker anymore. Good morning, all. Number 80 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. We have 81 in the house. We are going to start trading in 10 minutes. And we try to hit 3 digits, try to get to 100 thumbs ups by the time the market opens up. Just got number 82 in here. Thank you for the 82nd thumbs up, you guys. Keep them coming. 18 to go. We got 100. And let's pile it on from there. 83 now have come through. Thank you, all of you, for helping out with the thumbs ups. It's a tremendous thing. We love it. Let the world know we're here and we're running, baby. Thanks again for those of you who are letting me know how you're doing on your option trades, condors. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I'm trying to show the outside world out there that might not be familiar with this channel and what we do here, that money is being made by viewers of this channel especially those who are lately getting into cash secured puts, poor man cover call writing, and now iron condor trading. The iron condor trades can be very, very lucrative if you study. And that's the thing, you got to put in the time to get the payoff. Check out my classes on my website, and class number 16, the last one I did, all about iron condors. We covered quite a bit of turf there, a lot of territory. And way to go, everybody, for if you're pulling in money on the iron condors. More power to you. 86 thumbs ups and counting, only 14 to go, 9 minutes. And we're trading, so we need 14 more thumbs ups to get to 100, everybody. Find that thumbs up button if you can and nail it. Don't mind if you could. Thank you all. Manager, I'm here at number 82. Just signed in here. Got it. Uncle Bruce, thanks. I will watch the rerun, says Lewis. I will catch that info. Not a lurker anymore. Good morning, manager. Manager, I plan to buy 50,000 SoFi today. Dude, buy GameStop. Right calls is very simple. Takers, take some time. Take some perhaps, but on the run, you can make 50% return on a premium. Manager, good morning, Jay. Aurora, number 86. Good morning, all. Bruce, you are quickly coming up to the 90 mark now on the thumbs ups meter here. 87 and counting, it looks like. We're coming in. Here come the thumbs ups. Thanks, everybody. Keep them coming on. We're going for 100 in the next 8 minutes and beyond. Thank you all. There's 143 watching, 87 thumbs ups. You know what that tells me? We have almost 60 slackers hanging around here that have not done a thumbs ups. I kind of wonder, what does it take? Help out, help us. Thank you, everybody. Dude, if you have 100 shares, you can write a covered call, Lewis. Take some money off the table, man. BP just asked my boss for another increase, mentioning the 9% increase when my bosses, said inflation was 4%. Laugh out loud. We all know more like 70% with food, fuel, and mortgages. Let me know how that request works out. The 9% increase. Hopefully that'll work out for you. But like I said at the beginning of this telecast, there's only one way I think you can make the kind of money you need to make to really make your life a lot more comfortable than it might be now, and that is taking money off the options market. The trillions of dollars churning over all the time in the options market, it just doesn't stop. And remember, you have to understand that if the market gets wishy-washy, the economy gets softer, governments increase taxes, and it gets more expensive to just to be around, there will be more and more and more desperados going to the options market to try to make a quick buck. And this is your opportunity to take quick bucks into your pocket. Because if you are a slow and steady and deliberate and ruthless option writer, condor investor, you can do extremely well from the options market using these very conservative and patient strategies that I keep talking about. You might notice I don't talk about making money in 15 minutes around here. It's not the kind of channel we have. We take this dough off the table every single day, every week, every month, all the time. And it pays bills. It doesn't buy a drink at happy hour. It pays big bills and payments. And this is what it's all about, kids. Making the dough here. Absolutely. Testy Donkey says, good luck, BP. The head of finance at my place said in all staff meetings that they won't be doing inflation matching raises as we are all well paid already. Oh, yes, that's how you get the staff all riled up and pumped up and so happy to be there. Alex, NVIDIA sinking again in the pre-market. BP, Uncle Bruce, I would love to take money off the markets, but you need capital to do so. My portfolio is not very big to write 10 or 20 ICs at a time. Dude, currently my cost average for my shares, $8.36 on GameStop, thanks to writing calls. I've already taken profits completely, so these shares are essentially free. Well done. BP is saying to Testy Donka, sounds like your head of finance also works at my place too. JR waiting on Lair. He's going to hit the bells in 4 minutes. Let's find out the options trade. The thumbs up number here. Here we are. The meter for thumbs ups now at 92 with 4 minutes to go. We need 2 thumbs ups a minute to get to 100 thumbs ups before the market opens up. Can you guys help me out there? Find that thumbs up button and nail that sucker right now to the wall. There's 140 you watching. We got 93 now. We need 7 more from at least 50 of you. Hopefully 50 of you can find 7 or 10 or 12 or 15 thumbs ups. I mean, that's like 1 in 3, 1 in 4. I mean, come on. Thank you guys. I think it's time to let the Knights of Ni know that we are aware of their awesome power to affect markets, and that we honor them each and every way we can. The Knights of Ni must be respected. We cannot ignore the Knights of Ni. And so if you're able to hit the thumbs up button and the knee button, please help us out. Get the knees out there. Neat. There we go. Clay is saying, I'll take 2 raises this year, Alex. Neat. Yes, Alex, I'll take neat emojis for 100, please. And 200 and 300 and 400 and 500. Neat. There they go. The Knights of Ni are being honored and being acknowledged for their awesome power. Don't mess with the Knights of Ni. 93 thumbs ups. Need 7 more, kids. Find those thumbs ups for me. Help me out. Thank you all. Karen is doing it. Manager's doing it. And JR saying to David, nope, no shortcuts. I've been studying now for 2 years, and I'm just getting the hang of this here. Hector's here. JR, neat. Larry Titus, neat. BP, well, we have done doctors, nurses, teachers, rail, bus, and all strike. Now as private sector workers also think we need a strike too, but no union to go to. Only look for another line of work, another place to work. Skittle Little 100 says 100. Chase Rosito, neat. Octavio, manager, neat. David, I'll just have to follow along and learn on the job. Alex, neat. Here come all the knee emojis, one after the other. Thank you all for barreling in there and hitting those knee emojis. I still see 93 thumbs up. Mind you, my screen is frozen. Let me update this. See if I get my computer to update the number. Maybe we can get this going. Thank you all for being here today and being with us. We're trying to stay on top of these markets and all the activities around it. Thank you, one and all. Thank you. I don't know. I might be frozen here. I don't even know if I'm on the air. I think I'm on the air. Many corporations call it a cost of living increase or merit raise, depending on whether they want to cheat you out of that. That's true. Aurora, neat. JR. David Burns, take the classes, buddy. Amandu, number 5, neat. JR. It's an investment in yourself and your financial future. Couldn't agree more. JR knows what he's talking about. He absolutely knows. From what he is saying, he is very familiar. Still frozen on my feed, but I think we're live. I just don't know how many thumbs ups we have. Waiting for Larry to hit the bells. We're still on, says Virginia. Thank you. I don't know how many thumbs ups we have. My screen is frozen. Alex, David, the classes are well worth the money, and if you put in the time and attention, you will soon recoup the cost. Larry Titus. Bingo, bells have been rung, and we're open for trading. Thank you all for being here today. Appreciate it. Larry, says JR. Clay, you were 4 seconds early, Larry, but we'll forgive you. It's all good. Thank you for popping in to see us, everybody, and being with us today. We're going to see the markets, see how they're opening up here on the session here as we line up my phone and my big-ass iPad over here, get everything fired up. See if we can get this market to tell us what indeed is going on. 427.98 on the NVIDIA, down 11.40 from what I can see here. I'm assuming that's accurate. I got a 23-point drop on the Dow. I think that's what we've got. I could be right. I could be wrong. I could be in the middle. I don't know. Yet again, my big S iPad is just not willing to really cooperate right now. It is one of those things with this internet, doing what I can with what little I got. Last day out of Munich, trying to function through here and get everything to work. Still having a frozen screen on my YouTube account. That's my own channel. I can't even see my own self working at the moment. I think we're ahead on this market. What do we got now? 44-point drop on the Dow, 19-point on S&P, 98 on NASDAQ. So there we are. My computer is not refreshing my YouTube page. So I don't know, but it looks like I'm still going on the channel here. Thank you all. We're down to say 56 on the Dow, maybe. Yeah. GameStop down 15 at 13.96. SoFi down 6 at 8.20. BP, Frugality, we get that all the time. Merit increase. The problem with our firm is our department can make millions, but another part of the firm, say another country, makes losses, so we get nothing. JR, you're coming over there just fine, Uncle B. Thank you, my friend James Burnaby Fishing. You're coming through without flaws, Uncle B. Thank you, everybody, for letting us know how we're doing here. Appreciate it. Alrighty, we're gonna go comments only for members of this channel. Jen is saying to me, it's time for the members to kick in, and so we're going to try to do that. Although my computer is not letting me do anything. It is slow at the moment. What can I say? It is one of those moments where the internet is spotty here at the hotel, and so I'm doing what I can with what I got, and that's it for now, kids. So thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us. It's great to see you. BP is saying a 3% increase if we make a racket, but as mentioned earlier, inflation is greater than that. Frugality, BP, I experienced it too. Yep, bosses are not paying up, are they? They don't want to pay. They should be paying, but they're not paying up. We're down 87 on the Dow now, I think. 20 on S&P. NASDAQ down 75. Oil up 115 a barrel at the moment. Okay, SoFi down to nickel. GameStop back to 1404, down 8. So we have red on the screen. I'm just not sure how red this is going to stay. And at the moment, my computer will not let me update my channel's requirements here. DH Ruda, I am number 107 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, my friend. It's the first time I've seen the number. Can't get it myself. JR, nice thing about the condos is that they're at a point where market is up or down equals profit. And this is the best thing about iron condor trading. You don't have to own anything. You don't have to own a stock. You don't have to own deep in the money calls. You're not writing against anything. You're just predicting a trading range. That's it. And you can make the trading range whatever you want it to be for as long as you want it to exist. That's the best thing about a condor trade. You can also decide the risk factor of a condor trade. You decide what the spread is between your puts and between your calls. You decide how long these condors will run for. You set the parameters up. It's your slot machine. You build it. It's the best thing about it. I'm telling you, there are dollars being made around here on condor trades. JR playing both sides of the market, man. I love this. Man, I'm looking forward to seeing you kids in Jersey. We're going to be comparing notes. Fantastic. Manager saying, I sold 20 of those NVIDIA cash secured puts for $19.40. December 23, by the way. Right on. They're looking for a little bump on the NVIDIA. 431 right now on NVIDIA, 431.50. The low of the session looks like 425. Let me just double check everything here as I try to get my iPad to refresh. Let's see if it wants to cooperate in some sort of way. Gosh darn old markets and internet. We are at 431.93 after bottoming out at 425. And the high of the day, 432. So we're at the high of the session right now on NVIDIA. Go, JR, our manager. Go, manager, go. Make a bunch of money, please. Please, please. Make a bunch of dough. Here we go. I think we can modernize or update my live show. Looks like we have been able to do it. Let's see if this comes through or not. Yep, changes are saved. So we are now comments only from members. Please become a member of this channel immediately. Those of you out there who want to make money in this market, join the party. Join the kids over here. And thank you all so much for being part of this group of great YouTubers. Love that you're here. 431 on NVIDIA right now. And let's hope let's hope manager just makes nothing but a ton of dough. That would be just terrific. All righty. The Dow is down 89 at the moment. That's what we got here. We've got, there we go. Here we go. We're down 17 on S&P, 64 on NASDAQ at the moment. That is where we're at right now. Thank you all for popping in here, hanging out with us. Our last show from Europe in Munich. Just the last show from Germany and Europe. We're heading home tomorrow. Thank you all again for all your support. It is very much appreciated, and it's just been great to have you along with us on this journey through Europe. It's been really something, and we are grateful to you all for being part of this fantastic YouTube family. You guys are just the best. There's all there is to it. You're just the best. You're gonna have to tolerate that. Fantastic. Beautiful stuff, kids. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Alrighty, there we are. Okay, down 67 on the Dow. Looks like we're trying to come back a little bit here. There isn't really a bad day going on here. It really isn't a bad day at all, to be honest. This market seems to be holding its own. Let's see if we can make this work over here. And we'll see if this is working. Yeah, we got 111 thumbs ups now. It looks like my computer is allowing me to get an update on my own channel, which is kind of nice. You know, kind of like to see my own channel. I am noticing here that BZ has been a member for 28 months, Gold Bagel member. JR has been a member for 14 months as a Gold Bagel member. Yes, indeed. Thank you guys for these postings. It really, it just shows the rest of the world out there how long you've been part of the channel, and I love you for it. Thank you all. Let's go. Thank you. Who says this? Karen is saying, I haven't had a raise in 6 years. Haven't had a raise in 6 years. The company says raises are only for full-time employees. You got to get out of there. You got to get the hell out of there. That's ridiculous. Just need to get that spare 10,000 to write the 10 iron condors right on. Manager, strike 400, rock and roll. Thank you, BZ. Thank you, JR. Flint Creek Soap Company. It's true. We are the best. Mandu, member for 27 months. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. BP, since 2015, I've had a 2% raise, 1% in 2018, 1% 2019, just before COVID. This year, 3% pay raise, yet the company has made millions. I know as I work on the financial side, you got to get out of there. You got to get the hell out of there. Richard, member for 31 months. Thank you guys for these beautiful bulletins. These are just gorgeous. I just love seeing these beautiful green, memberships. Gold Bagel for BZ. Thank you. And Mandu, Gold Bagel member. Richard Carlin, Gold Bagel member. Thank you. Gotta love this. BP, roll on Uncle Bruce advice of becoming self-sufficient to work for myself. Yeah, baby. It's time. BZ, yeah, Gold, JR, Gold Bagel member. Love you guys. Thank you all for these notifications. Absolutely the best. We're down 121 on the Dow. Okay, a little sell-off at the beginning. We'll see if there's anything to it. Now down 113. S&P looks like we're negative maybe 20 something. Hang on a sec. Let me get up here, get it up. Let me get it through on my pad. The big old iPad. There it goes. NVIDIA 429.31 down $10. And the, let's see, there, the Dow down 118. S&P down 22. NASDAQ down 91. The Dow is a third of a point lower. It's almost a third of a percentage. It's nothing. S&P's down 0.5%. That's it. NASDAQ, 2/3 of a point. I mean, whoop-de-freaking do. It's a nothing burger. Larry Titus, thank you, buddy. 31 months. See you good folks in New Jersey. Outback serves bagels, don't they? I don't know if they serve bagels, but rumor has it some people are bringing pie. The rumor has it. I don't know. Larry, I'm looking forward to seeing you, pal. That's going to be great. It's going to be fun. I cannot believe, Jen and I cannot believe that we're going to see you guys so soon. I mean, we're in Munich right now. We're getting ready to have a bite to eat with you kids in New Jersey. Can you believe it? Wow. We're now down 100 on the Dow. I think we're improving here. Interesting. Headline from Barron's says that Winnebago revenue tumbles. The consumer market remains challenged. What's interesting about this is when COVID came on and the lockdowns happened, RV sales surged. Winnebago made record money. The other RV companies making Class A, Class B, Class C's, trailer manufacturers, just raking in money because the demand for RVs surged for people looking to take a vacation without being able to fly anywhere, international travel being banned. So Americans explored America, and now that the whole COVID thing is over, there's a bunch of RVs for sale, used RVs, and the Winnebagos of the world are their numbers are way down. They're not moving as many units. Flint Creek, they're going to serve pie. Alex, member for 28 months. Safe journey, Uncle Bruce, and enjoy the meetup, everybody. Thank you, my friend. JR, if Outback does not serve bagels, I'll bring some from Mount Lakes. They are the best, says JR. So here we go. We got bagels coming. We got pie coming. Oh, the folks at Outback are going, what the hell's going on? I thought we were the restaurant. Flint Creek, it's crazy. I look forward to meeting everybody. Right on. Dude, a member for 13 months. The dude face will not be in New Jersey, sad face. We'll be thinking of JR, Flint Creek Soap Company, ditto. JR, dude, that's a bummer. Boggle, long-time lurker, but brand new as a member. I'm happy to be a bagel. Thank you, my friend, so much. Flint, say it ain't so. JR, say it ain't so. Dude, timing isn't going to work out for me. Have to make it to the next time. Flint Creek, a bagel, a boggle bagel. Welcome. There you go. Right on, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being a member here, joining the channel as a member. Man, it's great. It's great to have you here, and thank you for those of you who are Gold Bagel members, and congratulations to the Gold Bagel members who are taking advantage of some of these trades and hauling in some bucks. That's what it's all about. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Keep the dollars flowing to you guys. And let's have some fun. I got the Dow down about 95 to 100 points, somewhere in that neighborhood. S&P is off about 22, 23. That's a 0.5 percentage point for the S&P. And then NASDAQ is down 0.75 of a point, down 104. The Dow down 99, which is 0.29 of a percentage point. There's no follow-through selling going on here. Now, NVIDIA has been like a yo-yo here. 425 for the low. 432 for the high, and we're back to 425 for the low again. So we're down 1375, and we're jumping around on NVIDIA. So good luck with all that. Let's see. Thank you all for popping through. I think I'm up to date on everybody. We have 115 thumbs ups, thank you all for that. It's appreciated. Nice to see that many thumbs ups in the house. Thank you again, Alex. And thank you again, Larry Titus and Richard and Dude, letting us know how long you've been members. Mandu number 5, JRBZ. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for these green banners, these announcement banners. How long you've been members of the channel. Brian, number 114 on the thumbs up meter. Thanks, man. BZ. Brian, thanks, pal. 105 point drop on the Dow. We've got Spire down a penny. We got Enphase down 236. We got GameStop down 2, SoFi down 5, Apple down $1, Netflix down 350 right now. We got Adobe down up $1.20, AI down 28, Nvidia down 13.30 at 426, Tesla down $2, Rocket Lab down 14. We've got Matterport off 4, SmartRent down 7, Owens Corning down 420, ATIP down 12, Unity down 36, Google is up 21, Moderna is up 92 cents, Cisco's up 12, Pfizer down 22 cents, IBM down 29, fractional losses here, HBQ down 16, Microsoft is up 229 to 334.35. ME down 3, Amazon down 170, Home Depot down $4, Vanek Vectors off $3.11, Goldman Sachs down 396, Boeing up 152, Meta, the old Facebook, down 62 cents. This is a $323 stock. It's down 62 cents. Target down 92, JP Morgan down 75, Costco's up 19 now to 574. Walmart up 63 cents. Disney down 13. American Airlines down 52. DraftKings down 35 cents. AMC up a penny at 9.87 or so. Royal Caribbean down 146 at 85.04. There you go. We've got Brian, GameStop 52-week low. Exciting sale going on right now. Karen D is in the house keep making money. Been a member for 14 months. Karen, Gold Bagel member, thank you, Karen, and keep making those trades. Let's go, babies. Making money in the markets. Yeah. Auntie Jen's relaxing over here, getting ready for the big trip tomorrow. Oh, my gosh. We're going to have a long day tomorrow. We got to get to the airport 3 hours early. We got to fly across the Atlantic. Then we got to work our way to Jersey. We are going to be...
We're flying with the sun.
We're flying with the sun. That's right. We're going to be bagged, though. We're going to be tired.
Yeah, but you're with the sun the whole way.
That's true. Going to be daylight all the way. Hector, Uncle Bruce, any thoughts on writing? What was that comment? Oh, sorry. Sorry, folks. I can't get this to work. Hang on. There we are. Hang on. I got to do this over here. Don't mind me, kids. I'm just in the middle of some stuff here. Any thoughts on writing covered calls on SoFi? Oh, there's the question. I couldn't read that. Any thoughts on writing on SoFi? Well, we have 12 days to go, and the earnings come out for the third quarter. That's not Monday coming up, but next Monday. So a week Monday, nothing. Don't do a thing until a week Monday. The question I've had going now for a week and a half, will SoFi inch higher the closer we get to the 30th of October? Today's the 18th, and it hasn't done much yet. 740 to 818 right now. Will this thing take a shot to $10-11 before they come out with their results? Or will the shares be 8 to 9 where they are now? And then what? Then we know what to do next. So until then, Hector, I can't answer that question. Flint Creek, I am staying right there in Secaucus. Right on. There it is. Giddy up. Dow's down 106, third of a point. S&P down 0.5%, and NASDAQ down 0.70. All righty. That is the story right now. 425.80 on NVIDIA. The low of the session now for NVIDIA. I don't know if I can even get my iPad to do that. Here we go. See if I can get it to refresh. 424.40. 424 was the low on NVIDIA. We're now 426. So $1.60 improved from the low, but it was as high as 432 a little while ago. Can it do that again? Wouldn't surprise me if it did, by the way. Would not surprise me if it did take another shot. But when? Is this it? I don't know. All right. 133 drop on the Dow, 23 on the S&P, and 91 on NASDAQ. Oil up $1.30. That's the story. Karen D, a member for 14 months. Keep making money. Thank you, Karen D, for the alert, that the bar there. I love that. The spiders are down 229. The Qs are down 216. I brought up a triple Q trade of the day for you Gold Bagel members today. And this drop of 240 is a nothing burger. You can make money in this town. GameStop down 14 to 13.98. SoFi 8.16 a share, down 9 cents a share today. That's what we have happening right at the moment. Apple down 114, Netflix down 460, Adobe is up 116. The AI shares are 25.94. They got down to 25.80, but they're 25.94. They were as high as 26.38 today. Looks like AI wants to go. Just a question of getting this market sorted out. Nvidia down at back down again, 423.80. That's the low of the day on Nvidia now. I think that's a new low. Now it's back to 424. It's really moving dollars. Almost $1 a trade sometimes. What can I say? Down 15 at 424.33. Tesla down 291. Rocket Lab 430 down 17 cents. Waiting for that to take a shot higher, a big one. Matterport 214, SmartRent 253. These are cheap. ATIP 738 down 12. Unity down 73. Google is up 44. Moderna's up 64. Cisco's up a couple of cents. We got Microsoft ahead 280. We got Boeing up 83 cents. Walmart up 53. Costco basically unchanged. So we got some, movement here that might go green, but at the moment the Dow is still down 136 at the moment. Tesla releases earnings today. That's coming out later. Don't know how that's going to play out. It's going to do what it's going to do. We'll watch it. There you go. 424.70 now on Nvidia. The low of the session, 423.24, and we're at 424.40. So about $1.20 recovery from the low, but it's still tickling the low of the day range at the moment on Nvidia. Okay. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. Okay. Too bad you can't come down to the South Central U.S. You could visit Oklahoma, and we can take you to worship the giant squid that lives on one of our lakes and causes earthquakes. How about that? Boy, I can't believe I'm missing that. That's too bad. Or is it? Am I really missing that? Okay. All right, we're down 147 on the Dow, 0.43 of a point, down 23 on S&P, 0.5%. 2/3 of a point drop on NASDAQ, 89. NASDAQ's actually improving. The other two markets are wishy-washy. What can I say? Brian, I love calamari. It might behoove you to head down there. Might be a good idea, buddy. All right. What can I say? GameStop down 14, SoFi down 8, Nvidia back to 426, a $3 recovery from the low at this moment on Nvidia. Okay. Apple still off just 71 cents. Netflix at $350.98, down 474. Adobe's up $2. AI down just 27 cents. It's back over $26 a share on the AI. And Tesla down 269. Rocket Lab 431. Okay. The Dow now seems to be, I have two quotes on the Dow. Either we're down 176 or we're down 120. Which one's right? We're only 50 points off. These devices are having a tough time with the accuracy of these markets. Or am I correct? Hang on. No, we are down 128 on the Dow. I apologize. We're not that bad off at all. We're off 120. Now we're down 109 on the Dow. So the market's coming on again. Is this just a little dead cat bounce? What's going on? I don't know. 426.80 on Nvidia. 426.80 on Nvidia. $3, $3.50 higher than the low. Okay. JR, Whoa Nessie has a cousin that is a squid. I got to see this one for sure. Stephen Butler, if you get down to Oklahoma, swing over to Arkansas. We have fewer earthquakes and fewer tornadoes. Brian, Uncle Bruce, the past few days, the trading volume for SoFi has been about half the average trading volume. Does this tell you anything? I just get the impression that buyers are sitting on their hands waiting for the numbers. Sellers are sitting on their hands waiting for the numbers. We're just kind of hanging around here. Brian, stock hanging around the 8 to 850 range. You are correct. Farmos, yeah, but Arkansas doesn't have fire tornadoes or tiger-infested tornadoes. We're more fun in Oklahoma. We're the epitome of eccentric. I'm not going to argue that. I don't even want to comment on that. 426.60 on Nvidia. 340 gain from the low of the session. The Dow off again, 130, another wave lower, but it's only 0.38 of a percentage point, just over a third of a point. The S&P is exactly half a percentage point lower at 2184. NASDAQ is 0.60 on the downside, 81.32. Okay. Oil up $1.43 at $88. We can't even hit 90 with all the turmoil going on. We can't even hit $90 a barrel. There you go. Brian is saying, Farmulus, you must have infamous Sharknadoes or Stocknadoes. Who knows? SoFi-nados. I'm not sure how to do it. Oh my, 427 now on Nvidia, another dollar higher, going through another dollar mark now. $4 off the low now. It's climbed $4 in 10 minutes. So it's coming on again. The volume doesn't seem to be incredibly heavy. I've got over 10 million, but it's coming on again. Still down $12. Okay, 131 drop on the Dow. I think 116 on the Dow. We just had a little surge come in. Spire just went green, up 2 cents. Enphase still down 290. GameStop down 18. SoFi down 6. And we're still down 119 on the Dow Jones right now. Brian, Uncle Bruce, and Auntie Jen, do you miss Timmy's being away in Canada, being away from Canada for as long as you are? Not when you have these coffee shops around here. When you're in Vienna and you can walk into some of these coffee shops here at this hotel we're in Munich, and the same thing in Zermatt and the restaurants in Stockholm and Copenhagen, Vienna, Hamburg. The coffee machines are just incredible. We're not talking about some kind of a bun coffee machine with a paper filter with a bunch of coffee grounds and then you pour the water into it. We're not talking that. We're talking about the kind of coffee machines that the espresso, these are high-end espresso coffee machines. And on the top of the machines are the fresh beans that the wait staff, they keep topping it up all the time. They're opening up brand new bags of coffee and putting in beans, and then you hit the button and a single cup of espresso is made at a time with these machines. Delicious. And you ask for heated milk at the table. They bring you a little container of heated milk to add to your coffee. Oh, man. It's another level. It's just another level here. So you don't think about Timmy's at all. Okay. We're having fun here. JR, a baby shark, doo-da. Okay, you should see all the weirdness we have. It is okay to join in the fun. Uncle Bruce, we're laughing ourselves. Brian, good response. I remember getting coffee down in Australia. It was so delicious and so relaxing drinking it. I don't even like coffee. Tim, of course, is convenient. Yeah, and it's cheap. $1.85, $2 for a cup of coffee, a big cup of coffee. Around here, you walk into a cafe and order a cafe latte, which is like half and half. You're talking 5, 6 euros. You're talking $9 Canadian for a cup of coffee. But it's the fresh stuff, labor intensive and everything else. But these bakeries around here with the croissants, and the all the other high end pastries, my God, pretty nice stuff. You forget all about the Boston cream donuts and all that. You know it's there when you get back. You'll there. But I'm actually looking forward to making my own cup of coffee on my own cappuccino maker in my own apartment. I am very much looking forward to producing a high-end cup of coffee that I have at home, because it is just as good here as it is there. But I get to make it in my size, and I'm looking forward to that. Splair, good morning, y'all. How you doing there, buddy? Welcome. Dude, oh, Bruce, come on, Bruce, we know you miss Timmy's. You grow tired of the fancy stuff. You're having it every day. You're missing Timmy's. What I love about breakfast here, this is Munich. We have a buffet breakfast that's part of our hotel package, and you go into the breakfast room, and right off to the side there are like 8 kinds of bread, and you have to carve it yourself. A real loaf of bread that you have to self carve. So it's primo. Then you got all the jams and marmalades and Nutella if you want Nutella. Then you have honeycomb. You have a slab of honeycomb with the honey dripping into a bowl. And you just take a spoon if you want honey and just put it on top of your plate. And then if you're into real natural honey, are you going to love this? Then you have your cereal area with the muesli and the yogurt and the fresh fruit. And oh my gosh. Then you have the hot breakfast. Then you go for, here in Munich, you have a bowl with crispy bacon, pork sausages, veal Weisswurst sausage, where you have to peel the sausage, you have to peel the skin off the fat sausage. Oh my God, is that good? And then they even have little meatballs that I think are made of pork and veal. I'm not 100% sure. Delicious. Oh my gosh. Then the egg station, the chef behind the hot skillet. How would you like your eggs? Would you like me to make you an omelet? I'll fry you eggs on the spot. Over here, I have a container of freshly made scrambled eggs. Help yourself. And it's real. It's not powdered. Unbelievable. I mean, it's just, you cannot leave hungry. You don't leave hungry from breakfast. It is pretty nice. But if you walk in off the street, you want to buy breakfast, it's 28 euros a person. So it's like 35 American dollars each to buy breakfast. It's worth it. It's top of the line. But we have both of us have that included in our hotel rate. But yeah, it's pretty nice. And then the coffee machine where you can go back as many times as you want, make yourself a cappuccino, a latte, espresso. I do a double espresso in a cup with hot milk added and a little sugar. Wakes me up, I'll tell you that. I'm up and ready to go. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Splair, I just finished work and I'm tired. Farmerless Brian, we had a tiger refuge, not the Tiger Kings, hit by a tornado 15 years ago, released a few tigers out for the night of gallivanting. Oh my gosh. Dude, nothing better than coffee done well at home. I am full on coffee. I'm a full-on coffee snob. JR, my Iron Condo Qs just hit for a nice $2,500 gain. Going to reset according to your trading tip this morning, Uncle B. Farmless JR, yes, I was in the OU band from 03-05. I caused 2 concussions. Lorraine, good morning. I am here, Bruce, number 120. Welcome, Lorraine, to the show. For all of you who are here, 122 thumbs ups. Thanks, guys, for letting us know how long you've been a member. And way to go on your option writing and your Condor trading. We're down 125 to 130 points on the Dow at the moment. We're down 21 on S&P. We're down 87 on the NASDAQ. Oil is up $1.50 at the moment. Nvidia was down to 423 today for its low, 423.24. We're now 426.30 something. So we've recovered about $3 from the low, still down 13 on the session. Cindy B is in the house and has been a member for 21 months. Thank you, Cindy, so much for that. That is a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member reporting in. Thank you, Cindy, for your loyalty to my channel. I love you. And also a special shout out and thank you to J-Boy, also a member now for 10 months. Man, does time fly when you're having fun or what? Huh? Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. Thanks, guys, for the membership level. Appreciate you. I love you all the members, the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce members, the Gold Bagel members. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for renewing your memberships automatically every month. Keeping Jen and I on the road, on the air, and we try to give you some trading tips to help you get richer. It's as simple as that. We're down 125 on the Dow. We're down 19 on S&P, and we're down 76 on the NASDAQ. The markets are actually not going lower. They have stopped dropping again. The Dow's only down 0.3, S&P down 0.4 of a percentage point, and NASDAQ to half a point. These markets are actually improving, believe it or not, bit by bit. Wing Commander, the GOGL Iron Condo Uncle Bruce recommended is still a go as the price kind of stagnates around 140 and wants to go lower. And there you go, Wing Commander, rock and roll, buddy. You can make money on these condors the day I mention them. Sometimes a couple of days later, you can still take a position on them. Score yourself some nice profits here. Why not? You guys deserve to make nothing but a bunch of money. It's as simple as that, making a bunch of dough. We're down just 67 on the Dow. We're coming up. We're coming on. We're a fifth of a point. That's it. S&P down just 14 now, third of a point. NASDAQ less than a half a point lower, 65 points. We're coming on. I see Spire up about 1.8 cents. GameStop down 17. SoFi is just down 6 cents. Apple's only off 24 now. Adobe's up 6.11. AI down 27. Nvidia trying to get back to 427 again, 426.70. Tesla down 250 at $252. It got down to 251, now at 252. Earnings come out tonight. We got Matterport unchanged. It's come back from the low of 211. It's back to 217. We got Rocket Lab still off 18 some odd cents. 426 was the low, 429 now. What do we got here? Owens Corning still down $3. Unity down 65 cents. Google is up 37. Moderna's up 96. Cisco's up 5. That was down a bit today. We got HPQ just down 9 cents. Microsoft is up 250. Where else are we coming on here? Boeing up $2.50. Costco up 87. Walmart up 73 cents. Dow Component. Disney down just a dime. American Airlines down 6 cents. So we got some green shoots, potential green shoots coming. Little waves of buying coming in, little selling, another wave of buying, little selling, another wave of. We're coming up. We're coming up. We're coming up. I think we're going hard. We might end up in the green here as the morning wears on after this first hour is over. We're 39 minutes into the session, you guys, and the markets are only down a third to a half a point. That's it. There's no heavy sell-off going on, okay? Okay, like that. Kids, fun times at the OK Corral. Let's see what happens. Working it. Tesla's price cuts apparently are going to weigh on third quarter earnings, they say. Mm-hmm. That's what they're saying. Headline, business travel would be booming if flying weren't so miserable. I hear you there, I guess. Mm-hmm. Headline says that the Federal Reserve is going to propose lowering debit card swipe fees in the United States. That is a battle royale that is going to be looming there. The banks don't want to have lower fees; they want to have higher fees. We'll see what happens there. Mm, mm, mm. Well, American consumer keeps splurging, headline goes. Okay, what else is going on? Any other announcements here? Doesn't look like it. We're waiting for some earnings tonight. We're waiting for Tesla to, release that truck, get that truck on the road. The pickup truck should be coming out pretty soon. There's a big waiting list behind for waiting on it for that to be filled. Okay, that's the story. I'm sticking to this. We're down 142 now in the Dow. We were only down 40, 50 points 10 minutes ago. We're down 129 now. S&P down 22 and NASDAQ down 88. So the markets have gone red. Will there be another buy wave? There's a war going on here between buyers and sellers. That is for sure. Brian is saying that Roblox says workers must come in 3 times a week or they are going to take severance. I wonder what kind of legal action will come out of this. Splair, looks like we lost most of yesterday's gains, says Splair. Well, we'll find out. It's a long day. Lots of turmoil every day now. We're seeing here a lot of, movement one way and the other. Isn't it something? Yeah. NVIDIA 420, 452, coming back to the lows of the day again on NVIDIA. Coming back to the lows of the session. 420, 450. The low 423.20. All right. Excuse me. See if it wants to have any kind of a rebound. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if during the day today, NVIDIA hits a low and then shoots up and goes green on the day. It wouldn't surprise me if NVIDIA does it because these stories of coming up with restrictions to China, it's overblown. It won't make a difference to NVIDIA's net profits. They're just going to make gobs of profit. How about that? Gobs of profit for NVIDIA. The stock is just getting hammered for no reason, but hey, what can I say? I didn't make the rules. Just commenting on what I see. Opportunity knocks. That's what I'm thinking. Yep, opportunity knocks. Down 120 dip on the down. Now we're coming back on again. So it would seem. Anyway, there you have it. Yeah, not much in the way of headlines on Wall Street Journal. Biden is in Israel, and the more speculation about the fact that the hospital was not hit with the military, the Israeli military. They didn't hit the hospital. More and more speculation coming out about that. Interesting. And of course, in America, we're all watching the Speaker of the House game. Can anyone become Speaker of the House on the Republican side? Can anyone do it? Jim Jordan doesn't seem to have the votes. What a mess over there. Just 2.5+ weeks of nothing. Whatever happened to the Biden impeachment inquiry? What happened to that? That just fizzled away. Nothing going on. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's crazy. And yet the United States economy just keeps rolling along. Go figure. Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? John Gill, welcome, sir. A member for 28 months. Gold level, bagel level member, 28 months. John Gill, thank you for your support and following of this channel. 28 months, gold bagel. I thank you very, very much. Right on, you guys. All of you who've been here since January. I think I allowed memberships on March 16th, 2021. That was the first time. So this past March was 2 years. And here we are now in October. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So 31 months, a total of 31 months in grand total for membership. Wow. That's unbelievable. Thank you all. Down 115 on the Dow, a little improvement there again. Will it continue? I'll let you know when I see more. 125 thumbs ups. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. 125 thumbs ups. They keep coming. Thank you, everybody. GameStop down 20 and SoFi down 12 right now. The Dow off 100 points. It looks like it's gotten to within 100 of breaking even now. Third of a point. Testy Donkey. Wow. Now I've been listening to an old homeless guy rant on YouTube for that long. Wow. You gotta say it like our friend. What's his name? Wow. I got a fever, and I the only prescription is more cowbell. Christopher Walken. Wow. I've been a member for 31 months. It's crazy. Thank you all for being members for as long as you have, and join in, everybody. Pile on in and keep an eye for your daily trade tip of the day for Gold Bagel members. Please check those out. Let me know what you think of them. He wasn't homeless at the beginning, you know. That's true. When I started this channel, I was in Creston. I was in a house in Creston. Now I'm homeless. Oh my gosh. What can I say? Well, actually, we're not homeless. We do have an apartment waiting for us in Calgary. We just have to get back to it next week. As a matter of fact, a little over a week from now, we'll be back home. We'll be back in Calgary. Yeah, allegedly, says DH. Allegedly, he was homeless. Brian, Christopher Walken is 80 years old. Oh dear, isn't that amazing? And Harrison Ford is over 80, and Paul McCartney is over 80, and Ringo Starr is over 80. I'm just listing some of the guys that just keep on going. It's incredible. I just read this week that Michael Caine is now 90 and has officially retired from acting. JR, Uncle Bruce, I discovered a great way to do rollovers without having to move out in time. I'll share it with you in Secaucus. Rock and roll. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. I'll look forward to it. Fantastic. Yeah, it's amazing how many actors are and other people we follow, how they're getting up there in time. It's incredible. Yeah. Clay, the time I said to my friends that every morning I listen to a homeless guy that tells me about condors, iron condors, and writing calls with condors. They gave me some real funny looks like, what are you doing? Are you losing it? Foremost, he should have kept his house in Creston, and he could have rented it out to members of this channel, Airbnb style. No, you guys are deadbeats. There's no way. JR. Mick Jagger's over 80, so is Keith, and he looks like it. He's looked like it for 30 years. Yeah, isn't that something? Amazing. Just how they go and they go. They just keep on clicking and ticking and moving along. It's unbelievable. Look at the Dow now. We were down only 46 points on the Dow a little bit ago here. Another run has come through here. These crazy waves of buying and selling are coming on through the Dow right now. 424 in NVIDIA here. But the markets have been just wacky. It's something. We're down 40. We're only down 37 on the Dow now. 0.11%. I think we're at the high of the day on the Dow. If I'm not mistaken, this might be the best level. 33,962, awful close to the high of the day, which was pretty well the opening. We're coming on here on the Dow Jones. Go figure. GameStop still down 13 at 13.99, and then SoFi is down 7 cents. Apple's gone green. It's up 19 cents. Adobe up 6.10. Netflix is only down $1.80. It's coming on. AI is only down 8 cents. This NVIDIA is lagging. Tesla down 350. Let's see, Unity down 53. Google is green. Moderna is green. Cisco is green. IBM is up. HBQ is green. Microsoft is green. Boeing is up. Costco is up. Walmart is up. DraftKings up 4 cents. So we're getting some green shoots here. We're down 9 on the S&P 500. That's coming around. Down 37 on NASDAQ. That is coming up. That was down 150 points. We're down only 37 on NASDAQ. How about that? Farmers, only the Texas Louisiana fans are deadbeats. That was cruel. Stephen Butler. Willie Nelson is 90, still performing. Hawkeye, 127 thumbs up. It's unreal. Some of these guys are going at such an age. It's incredible. It really is amazing to witness. And I'm, I'm 68 and I'm still going. I was very, very pleased with how well I was able to ride the mountain bike the other day in Zermatt, although it was e-assisted. It was electric mountain bike, but I still did my own share pedaling. My balance was good, and I felt great, and I didn't. The next morning, I felt fine. I was really, really happy. I'm not in great shape, believe me. I am not at all in good shape, but I could still ride the bike if it's an e-assisted bike. I loved it. My daughter and I had a wonderful ride together. That was absolutely fabulous. 426 now on NVIDIA. It's trying to go up again. It's trying to come back a little bit. The Dow down 58. We're down 10 on the S&P. We're down 44 on NASDAQ. So is there another wave coming to take us into the green? How's this going to go? Flint Creek, you want to see someone? Larry Kravitz is 59 and is fit as a fiddle, a beautiful fiddle. How about that? Lenny Kravitz. Not Larry, Lenny. Rock and roll. Yeah, 426.40 on the NVIDIA, kids. There you go. All right. So, guys, I'm going to say my goodbyes from Europe and say thank you, everybody, for being with Jen and I for the entire European part of a trip. I am so looking forward to seeing you guys back in the U.S. We'll do a show Friday from Jersey. Then we'll do the meet and greet on this channel for Saturday. Then I'll be working. We'll be working our way home on, I think it's Tuesday. We fly back to Canada. So look for me on Wednesday next week after this Friday show coming up from Jersey. Wednesday next week, we'll be on the air as per usual from Calgary again. And thank you all so much for your generous donations that have come in while we've been on the road. Those of you picking up classes, way to go, you guys. You're learning all about this business, this options business. I cannot encourage you enough to get those classes under your belt, absolutely, and learn how this game works, because man, oh man, the pros out there are going to eat your lunch if you don't know what you're doing. Stephen Butler, thanks, Bruce and Jen. Have a great travel day tomorrow. Splair, have a relaxed day. You all safe travels. Uncle B, Flint Creek, see you kids in a couple of days. I'll be there Friday to Sunday playtime, so that'll be fabulous. Thank you all so much for the kind words, your messages, your private messages. Keep the drive alive on your Condor work and your option writing. Absolutely. And Flint Creek is saying safe travels to all of you out there. Hope to come and join us on Saturday. Looking forward to catching you in New Jersey, in Secaucus at the Outback. We're looking forward to that. And I'll say hi to all the rest of you when I get back to Calgary, of course, and we'll keep striving to help you get richer. How about that? We're just trying to figure out ways to get you to make more and more and more money. Brian, thanks, Uncle Bruce. Safe travels to all of you. Thank you, my friends. We now have 128 thumbs ups in the house. I think we might be wise to honor the Knights of Knee one more time. Since we're going to do some traveling, we want to be on their good side. So neat from Munich in Germany, here in Europe. Neat to everybody all over the world. thank you all for being part of this crazy channel and being with the best YouTubers that are out there. Love you guys. Thank you so much for everything, and we will see you all from Jersey on Friday. Hector, D.H. Ruda, way to go, pal. Stephen Butler, neat. Don't miss the knees. Thank you, guys, and let's see how this market treats you. I just hope it just makes you nothing but richer and richer and richer. Karen, thank you for the knee emoji. Dean, neat. Chase, Rosita, neat. Luca, neat. That's right. They're out there. Don't mess with the Knights of Knee. Splair, neat. There you go. All right, guys. That's it from Munich. We'll see you in New Jersey in a couple of days.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, says Jen. All right, guys. Bye for now.